Yo everybody, welcome to Rock Your Climb. Today we're going to be going over NPTE light questions, so buckle up, get ready. Here we go for a question palooza. Alright, pause the video, read the question, come back when you're ready. Alright, so patient presents with 3 out of 5 manual muscle tests. Is that weak or strong? You should be saying weak, right? That is pretty weak. Okay, so we have 3 out of 5 manual muscle tests for the ankle everters. Everters. What is the most at risk? So I'm going to just jump in and tell you the answer here. It is ankle inversion. So if you got that right, move on to the next question. If you need a little more clarification, stick around. So the way I think about it is you have your foot. This is a view from the back. Okay. This is going to be in, this is out, middle, lateral, medial, lateral. Okay. If you have weak everters, these muscles here on the outside are weak. Okay. We'll just like draw them in, okay? Everters are weak, which means that they're not going to stop the motion going in. And because they're not able to stop that motion of going in, you're more likely to get an inward sprain. Okay, the everters of fibularis muscles is weak, go into excessive inversion. And this is a little drawing of it. Those are those inverters. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Here we go. Pause the video, come back when you have the answer. All right, welcome back. All right, so let's read this question together. A patient presents with a spiral groove fracture. So spiral groove fracture of the humerus. What symptoms are you likely to see? So first off, which nerve goes through the spiral groove? What's another name for the spiral groove, perhaps? The radial nerve or the radial groove, okay? So we know it's the radial nerve, and then now we have to just find out which one of these guys goes with radial nerve. So, wrist extensors. That is a good answer. That is the answer, actually. But we're going to keep going through all of them because you don't ever just pick an answer and go with it. You're going to pick it, unless you don't know the answer, then I guess you pick an answer and go with it and move on. But we're going to look at the other ones and identify what they are. So, for this next question here, weak wrist flexors. What are the wrist flexors? Median. Wow, that doesn't look like median at all. Sorry, guys. It's supposed to say median nerve, but it kind of jolted on me there. Okay. Woo. Okay. We're just going to leave that there. Median nerve. Median. Weak thumb opposition. Median nerve. Weak thumb flexors. Also median nerve. So the rest are all median nerve. So going based on this and just knowing that the radial nerve is what goes through that spiral groove is going to be the key. Alrighty, we're back here. These are the answers in case you missed them on the last slide. And then that's a picture of the radial groove. What muscle does the long thoracic nerve innervate? Go ahead and pause for a second, figure out which one it is, read all the answers, and come on back. Okay, this guy, we're going to go over each of them individually here. But the long thoracic is the serratus anterior. And then we have latissimus dorsi for the thoracodorsal, rhomboids dorsal scapular, biceps musculocutaneous. If you got that and you're super solid on it, good for you. If you're a little off on them, you weren't quite sure, go and watch my innervations lecture. And you figure out just a few ways to help remember those a little bit. All right. Read the question, pause it when you're done, come on back. Sweet, welcome back. Okay, so what nerve innervates the motor to the tibialis anterior? So let's kind of just go through what each of these do first. and just work our way down the list. So tibial, anterior or posterior part of the leg? Posterior. Sural, sensory or motor? It's sensory only, so it automatically eliminates it. Superficial fibular, where does that one go to? Fibularis muscles, the fibularis muscles. And this guy goes to tib anterior, in that anterior compartment. So that's our answer there. Alrighty, here's just a quick little picture of all the nerves. I don't want you memorizing this. This is kind of an ineffective way of like going about trying to remember all the information. It's easier to remember tibial nerve. It goes to the posterior compartment. Superficial fibular is the lateral compartment. Deep fibular is that anterior compartment. And then sural, which is cut in this picture, is sensory only. It's easier just to remember those compartments and go from there. All right, read the question, answer it, come back. All right, hopefully you got this one right. It is named for the convex side. So scoliosis going like that, which would be really severe scoliosis. This being the right, this being the left, would be right-sided scoliosis, named after the convex. Okay, pause the video, read the question, come back when you're ready. Alrighty, so the answer to that question is same. They go in the same side radius moving on the ulna. If you look right here, you can see that little concave, convex, concave moving on convex is the same direction. If that's a little confusing for you, watch my kinesiology 1 video, I think it is. Goes over that pretty well. All right, pause the video. Come back when you're ready. All right, let's read the question. Low back pain that is exacerbated with extension, relieved with flexion, and is unilateral in nature. What is most likely the cause? Disc? Probably not. That's usually the opposite. Extension bias? That's not even a real thing. You can have extension bias like exercises, but having that as a diagnosis is not a thing. Foraminal stenosis? Spondylolisthesis. Okay. All right. Read the question, pause the video, come on back. All right, so let's talk about this one. A patient presents after starting a running program 5 weeks ago. Tenderness to the metatarsal region. She has been running for over an hour each day. What is most likely the cause? Medial tibial stress syndrome. So first off, what is that? Shin splints. What is stress fracture? What's it caused by? We'll start with that. Overuse injury. So I'm liking that one. Morton's neuroma. What generally causes that? Wearing tight shoes. And it's when you have like your little toes and there's a little neuroma, a little bump on the neuron. Okay, a little bump right there. That's Morton's neuroma. So stress fracture is the answer. All right, welcome back. Where can the diaphragm refer to pain? Left shoulder, thoracic spine, lumbar spine, pelvis. Let's take a look at a picture to solidify this. So you should know this picture pretty decently, just like kind of inside out backwards. It would really help to have this known on the exam so that you can know where the pain is being referred. So come back to this slide or pause the video now and just like jot down a few of the main ones like heart, lungs and diaphragm, pancreas is pretty popular, ovaries, not super popular, but kidneys is pretty popular, bladder is pretty popular, so know those for sure. All right, that concludes our video for today. Go out, rock your climb, study for the NPTE. Have a good one, guys.